guys, you know how they say that necessity is the mother of all invention? Well, basically, having a brief break and thinking about things, I came up with an idea that I forgot about. In the DHI Systems pack, where we've got the hydrogen collector, we've also got the fusion reactor. Now, I did a little looking up. The actual reactor, the nuclear reactor, that produces 300 megawatts. The large grid fusion reactor, this one here, does a whopping 750. So, yeah, there is a small grid variant of it. There isn't one for the massive fusion reactor or the hydrogen collector. The only one is this one. So what we're going to do, add that into my build queue. We can put that there, the back of the ship. I mean, we could have it the other way around if we wanted to. Sort of make a feature of it. I mean, we wouldn't be able to get access to it from the inside that way, but, you know, we got methods. So if we put one of those in there, then all we need, showing that as a wall, all we need then is to figure out how we connect to it and sort of go from there, really. I mean, do we really need to, can we seal this area? What do we do? ... But for now, let's get this started, because I think this is going to need quite a lot of resources. So let's get the reactor built first. So I've added that to the build queue, and it is going to take quite a few trips here, there and everywhere. Let's see what can we get out of here, because I did plonk a load of stuff in the TTI for this, rather than going all the way around. It just uses so much resources for this, as the expected. It's alright, let's grab the sheet steel. Doesn't need any more of that. So what we don't need, I'm just going to dump it back in here. Grab what we can from here while I'm here. Sort of make a means of being able to empty this out without having to keep on starting and stopping the sorters. Well, it did actually use quite a bit. And in this way, what we can do is we can use up a lot of that hydrogen that we got stored that we haven't even used for like anything. Right, so that we can now sort of like leave behind. So we'll start the sorters out for sort the sorters out for that later. Let's drop that first. Grab all of that. You sort of see where this is going. As you can probably see, I've done a bit of work also on the base as well. I was trying to think, yeah, how do I continue this video? I thought, yeah, if I'd start making things, I'd think about it, come up with some idea, and all of a sudden it just like dawned on me. We've got this reactor. We've used it before, I think, on a couple of projects, but I don't think we ever used it on a ship. No, actually, I think I told a lie. I think we have used it on a ship. I think it was the mining ship, the Spinosaur. 300 superconductors. Okay. I assume I don't have 300 superconductors and 21 computers. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... No, it's just the superconductors I need. Just the superconductors. And... Yeah, definitely don't have them. So... Why did I take them out? I needed them for other projects. Oh well, I have to resort all of that in a bit. Well, whilst that's processing. There we go. Could just sort of add this stuff back into the queue. I want a K for that. So I'm going to take out each of these in turn and add these back in. So that's everything re-included for that. Did I need here? Power cells, computers. Okay, I'm going to get to that in a bit. Because I've also found, I know where the silicon deposit is. You come around this way. If I can find the opening, you come underneath. The silicon is right there. It's on the surface, so it's easy to get to. So all we need to do is get ourselves a little mining ship and we can get any silicon that we need to finish off any builds that we're doing. Okay, so everything that we need for the reactor should be done. There we
Energy
go.
low.
300. That's all welded in now. So we've got this nice new reactor. All we need to do now is get supply to it. Will mean we're going to have to take these out because we need access to here. Right. Let's go and get some energy, and then we will go and get some internal components. Alright.
Energy low.
Turn the recharge and the jump drives off. Beautiful. Get those internal components that we, internal plating that we need. So we need 200 of that. 200. 200 of that, please. Probably about 400 of that. And where are the motors? Where are the motors? There they are. About 200 of those. Not sure exactly what we're going to need in terms of numbers, but sort of spitballing it just to get an idea. Right. So we bring that up and then around, then T-piece in there. Okay, I see what's going on. Right. There we go. Reactor started. All we need now is a way up. So we just need a bit of steel plate. As taking hydrogen, converting that into power. So get rid of that. So that's that bit done. The only thing I've got left now to try and figure out is where to reintroduce the gyroscopes, because I've had to take them out to be able to put this in. Right. So that's on. And currently outputting 588 megawatts. Well, that was quick to fill up that tank. 5 minutes until they're fully powered. Right. So, $1 million question is, where do we now put the gyros? I mean, do we put them underneath? So let's add in Arkin's gyros. We need to figure this out. Okay, so suppose I could have it suspended in there. Rather than having all that heavy armor there. Might have to modify the way that everything sits.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Right, okay. I suppose I'll do that one off camera eventually, but because that's going to take a lot just to be able to rebuild them in, but for now, let's just grab that. See roughly how this would look. Maybe use the white plastic armour. Yeah, then we could do something like that maybe. And then interesting. What I could do is I could do something like that there as sort of a support brace. Gets rid of some of the stuff out of my inventory. And then, do you remember that there was that piece? This one. We could use that. Couple that with in here. There's, where is it? That one there. Then that is completely supported in that area there. It's like it's cradled. Actually, it's sort of like had that all exposed to space. I mean, it's sort of. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of this and rebuild that. So we'll just get the framework in place, and then we'll get on with what we're going to do next. Where is it? So get that in there like that. Get that in like that. Snap that in like that. Doom doom. A lot of spare material on that side. Okay. Oh yeah. Actually, that just adds a little bit extra feature in there, in my opinion. Right. Jump drive's fully charged yet? They're all fully charged. It's saying one's damaged though. Oh, that's the 3 on that, on the outside on this side.
Energy low.
Beauty of having the oh, that's weird. Okay, so let's go back to jump drives a minute. Oh wow, 1% is damaged. Okay. Right, well they're fully charged and ready to go. So we are good in terms of the jump drives. Right. Batteries are charging reasonably nicely. Shouldn't be long until they're done. Okay. Now here's what I want to do. I want to be able to utilise the
Ship
TT-15
fuel
for
critical.
a lot more than just its basic transport functions. So we're going to need this out. Right, need it out somewhere over here. Ish. Right. I want to be able to turn it into a working platform. So for this, I think what we're going to need to do is add in some sort of merge block platform. Now, how are we going to do this? I really don't know. I still need access to there. But that I could do. No, actually, no, I don't need to do that. Oh, I know. Right. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to create like a local area harvesting arm, so that I can sort of like pick it up, use the TT-15 for that very purpose. So yeah, if we grab the merge block, that's literally 1 unit higher than I really want it to be. Okay, so let's change this out. So instead, we'll have it on a platform, and then as you can notice, let's keep doing it like this, and then have these nice, sleek. Okay, so we're definitely going to need that. If we go down a merge block, small grid, and we add that in. Let's go get the parts for it. I'm just hoping I've got the parts for it for this project, because you know, if I can get this to work, having sort of a modular system, I think is going to really help us out. So that's that in place. And if we go 5, drop that in there like that. Boom. Now, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult for landing if we had the whole array on it. So we might have to, if we're going to like take it with the Athena, we might have to bolt it on the front. So we might want to think about probably making the rest of it all small grid as well. So yeah, because we could like put that there a small grid conveyor on there. I think I've got an idea going here. Now we literally would just have to... Oh yeah, God, yeah, that's going to be a challenge. Ah, there is a way around. I've just thought of it. We could put a connector on the top as well. So we do need a connector. We need a merge block. Then after that we just need a bit of heavy armor and we are good. So if we add in maybe 200 units of that, 200 units of that. There's at least a starter to be able to start this. Yeah, because if I put that there first, and sorry, going silent here, just thinking while I'm doing. Is that going to be too close? And that could be too far away. There's no perfect solution here, is there? That's definitely going to have to go there. Because really, I want that like that. And then... Actually, if I... instead have those connections there. Bugger. Alright, I need to put some of this stuff back and get some internal plate because I need to put in some... Yeah, if I put about 60 of that, 80 of that, then I've well got bulletproof in there, and I need internal plate, so grab 100 units of that. So we then get... Oh, sorry, wrong one. Conveyors, small conveyors. Then have that T like say. We'll do something like that. Right. This is going to be challenge because I've now got to figure out at least something like that for drills.
Energy low.
Typical. As always, when I'm doing something, you decide you're going to go energy. I mean, because then at least then we can get like the surface amount, yeah. A very minimum. You had to be a diva, didn't you? Okay. That one there. T-section there. T-section there. And straight there. Straight. I'm leaving that open-ended because of the fact I'm not sure what we need. Or whether we need anything more. So that's pretty much all I really want, is just a very, very simple so motor construction equipment at the moment. At the moment, this is just to get like some surface material. Yeah.
Energy critical.
All right, mother. So, I had this sorted out, but then it's all sort of gone its own way. There we go. Let's grab some energy before mother kills us. Literally. Okay, batteries. No, we're done with all the incomplete ones. It's almost fully charged. Actually, let's turn off the fusion reactor for now. Let's save some of the hydrogen. Alright, so that's the collider stopped. If only it was actually that easy in real life. Oh, I forgot about those in there, didn't I? Oh. Just quickly nip back to the Athena, grab a bit more. Right, and this should just... There we go. So, Switch lock there. That's all connected. So if we go into, say, group 9 and go tool block drills, and then merge block 2 on and off, and then connector 2 also switch lock. There we go. So now this one I think we're going to have to do this visually because where's that deposit? And why isn't it showing up? Right, so that is on. Antenna wasn't broadcasting. So we've got cobalt and nickel in the area as well. Alright, now why aren't you showing? Surface amount of silicon there. Ah, there we are. Be careful around here. Right. Sort of reminds me of like those vehicles from like space animes. Right. Okay, hide anything that's not connected. Why aren't you going in there? Okay, so it is possible. very close to the ceiling now. That's actually worked out reasonably well. Unlike with the, something like the Morningstar, which would mine all of this out in like a heartbeat, I'm not really after everything, I'm just after enough. Is what I've just achieved, because we now go in. Let's have a look. Alright, so we've got stuff in the connectors, we've even got some silicon in the hold, so we do need somewhere to drop this device off eventually. Right, where do we need to be? We need to be up here. Too high. Okay. Where did we put it? Group 9. So let's move everything into the hold, so we know where it all is. We'll disconnect the lock, we'll disconnect the connector's decided it's going to want to hold on. There we go. But the only thing I have just realised that we do need to do is we need to get a battery in there like ASAP, because without a battery that could be despawned. We don't need a majorly big one, or we will need a couple. Oh, damn it, no steel plate. Okay, well, I think I'm going to leave it here. That's been successful. Basically, I can get that everything refining and all on the go. I can get some of this project all sorted out on my own steam. I can get the batteries on the mining arm, and I will think about how we can apply that to a connection point, say on the Athena or something like that, so that we can haul around some tools with us to be able to do ad hoc jobs. So hopefully next time we join, the things will get more interesting now that we're finally trying to sort out our masterpiece. Alright guys, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time on Acanthulus Gaming.